looky, what do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like GMG. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the instrument and take your friends and them, Ken and all, come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the trolls and haters that hate us, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face, get the snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps, what do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like GMG. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the instrument and take your friends and them, Ken and all, come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the trolls and haters that hate us, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face, get the snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps, listen. Oh, let me turn that down right there. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Listen, how y'all feeling this morning? It's your boy, Big Phil Speaks, and this is the Good Morning Gang Morning Show, huh? Listen, brought to you by myself and the good GMG. Get money. I mean, good money. I mean, great money. I mean, good God. Good money, gang. We in the building. Listen, who we got in the building this morning, huh? We got Papa True Guns. What's up, nephew? We got the home team, GMG, the Moderation King, Southeast Slimmy. Yes, the Good Night Riders in the building, huh? Listen, Miss A-Block, she's in the building. 130, that good HR team is in the building. Bree in the place to be. Good morning, gang. Cassie, happy Monday to ye. She's in the building. Young Drez, GMG, what's goody like the mob? Peep Scheme, Wagwan Brethren, he's in the building. Dana Mac from that good Alabama way, she's in the building. Good morning, huh? Listen, Miss Piggy Lace, buenos dias. Good morning to ye. Who else we got in the building, huh? Miss Tanina, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Sexy Sugar Mama, she's in the building. Sexy Sugar Mama. Listen, Sabrina C, she's in here. Good morning to ye. Who else we got? Jeannie Miles. Hey, good morning, gang. Teo, I see you. Good morning, GMG. Listen. Young Dreads is in the building. Salute. Who else we got? LG Laugh Now Network, GMG. What's goody like the mob, ladies and gentlemen? Yo me, yo my, yo my, yo me. She's in the building. Hey, Miss Allison. Good morning to ye. I see you in the building. Listen, let me get this keyboard out the way. Let me pull this mic up a little bit so I ain't got to be reaching all over here and move this bullshiggery out the sight. We don't need to see all that. Huh? A face shave is needed. Listen, I got you. I'm on it right now. I'm giving summer. I'm giving spring pre-summer grizzly groundhog today. But I'll be back like cook crack. That part right there. Salute. Definitely beautiful in New York. It's 80. All right. I know that's good. J-Man, another third of that good HR team, aka the messy one, is in the building. Touch what I never touched before. See what I was wondering what he was talking about. I was like, what? Yo, Miss Abe, like I was thinking the same thing. Look at y'all on some bullshiggery early. OTF Finago in the building, GMG. What's goody like the mob? Not Subway Phil. Let me see your rat tail. I ain't got no rat tail. Established in the building, establishing her presence. Good morning to ye. DC Mumbo Sauce, my uptown compadre, Frank Murphy, is in the building. The Frog, good morning to ye. Red up. She call you. She's in here. Good morning. Listen, stop capping. Everything there. What's goody like the mob? Charlie Hustle is in the building. What's goody? Sophia Lee is in the place to be. Good morning. Yeah, the grizzly groundhog, Teo, grizzly groundhog. But I'll be back like cook crack. I'll be back. Listen, Keisha Hall can have herself a ball if her assets are in order. She's in the building. I miss tuning in. I have a strict 8:15 conference. Oh Lord, listen. Keisha Hall, you better bring that ass back on in here after that conference call. But no, have at it. I know you got to do what you got to do for that money. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. What's goody like the mob? I ain't mean to do that. How the hell I do that? Oh, sucking out and found out something else. I don't know what I hit, but we gonna see. Okay, anyway, QV, good morning to you all the way from Australia. Matter of fact, it got to be about midday or night over there where you at. But thank you, love, for tuning in as usual. Listen, hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got a lot to talk about. It's been a lot going on over the weekend. I see a lot of things, shenanigans, and all kinds of bullshiggery, huh? But guess what? I just want to know, hey, how you doing? Huh? Are you doing okay mentally? That's what I want to know. Are you doing okay mentally? There's a lot of death. There's a lot of bereavement. There's a lot of bullshiggery. A lot of people off their rockets, off the meat rack, as we used to say. You hear me? Off the hook and the higgity. Listen, but I just want to know, are you okay? Oklahoma, what happened in Oklahoma, Piggy Lace? Do tell. I saw that too, Jay, man. Listen, I said, God damn it. What's really going on? The tornado. Oh, yeah. God damn it. What was that fell? Oh, well. It is that time of year, Piggy Lace, for them tornadoes and things. Unfortunately, there was a tornado. Wow. Oh, it's 10 p.m. on your end. Well, God damn it. Look, good evening to ye, QV. Lord have mercy. Tornado ripped through the Midwest. Yeah, prayers for those in the Midwest That's one of the reasons why I could never move to the Midwest. They got more tornadoes than enough. You hear me? More tornadoes than enough. And I'm like, man, it's enough being a black man in America and not having your homies trying to kill you, your enemies trying to kill you, the police trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Disease and sickness trying to kill you. That's another reason why I'm like, hey, you doing okay mentally? Because it's a lot on this earth. There's a lot out here to have you losing your mind. Losing your mind. You hear me? Shout out to Sugar Wugga Bugger. Lord have mercy. Listen, y'all come on over to the good YouTube. It's the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. You don't want to listen, miss out. I'm about to say, listen out. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, before I go any further, y'all know what I like to say. Hit that thumbs up for your boy. Wrong camera. Boop, up. While you at it, hit that hit that subscribe button. Boop, up. Then on top of that, if you would, hit that notification bell. Bing, so you be in the know whenever the Good Morning Gang Morning Show drop, whenever Feel the Love Fridays drop, which is 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fridays, or anything else that I put on this Big Phil Speaks channel. Also, if you are a real supporter and you rock with your boy 10 Toes Heavy than a mug, pause, no Diddy, hit that join button for your boy. I think it's like $5.99 to join, put a monthly little in there, whatever the case may be, only if you could do so. If you can't, cool, you still family, you still MOB with me. You feel me? Let's have at it, huh? Lady Cosanita is in the building. When I keep my mind fixed on the positive, I stay mentally great. I like that one. Yeah, that's a good one. We were surprised Omaha don't get tornadoes like that. Really? I'm trying to think what state I was going through. I think it was Omaha. No, matter of fact, I was going through Nebraska when I drove to California. Laugh now, and it was like a F4, F5, or some shit like that. And just so happened it was going through the era. You drive and you see the signs for the little cities and whatnot. And the city was in my direction. I was like, oh shiggity, and out there, it wasn't no buildings, it wasn't no whole lot of underpasses and all that to go through. And my driving slowed down to like 5 miles an hour because you couldn't see right past the bumper. It was that bad. It was that bad. And out there, because there's a whole bunch of land, the plains and whatnot, right? In the distance before I got to the storm, it looked like God holding down a sheet just like this. And all it was the rain coming or whatever. And it seemed like the storm was following my ass. I was like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want no problems. But I was like, man, okay, underpasses in case this joint come through. What am I supposed to do if this tornado won't leave me alone? Listen, good morning. Good morning. That's a fact. Tornado Alley. Nebraska's on the continental divide, man. Listen, it was crazy. Oh, wow. I'm glad you good, LG. Harlem history was goody like the mom. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, GMG, huh? The corn state, all you see is corn, man. All you see is grass, corn, cows. Listen, I thought I was tripping. I saw an antelope on the embankment. I said, what the feckity? Forgot that there was uh antelope in America. I think I told this story before. I was off that no-do trying to stay up for that ride to Cali. Boy, oh boy. So Omaha got like a dome over. Okay. Y'all come on over to the good YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Come on over to the good YouTube. We here, you there. You need to get over here, huh? There was a tsunami siren going off in South Jersey. It was really? Y'all had a tsunami warning established you in South Jersey? I didn't know that established. I thought you was in New York. Why? I wonder why there was a tsunami. Was they testing the siren established? Was they testing it for, in case of an emergency, or was there really a warning for it or whatever? I'm just wondering. Let me refresh this right here. The visuals looking good. The visualities of the thing is looking good. Yeah, we in there like swimwear. They had a mini earthquake, right? What, New Jersey, South New Jersey had a mini earthquake? What? Something ain't right with all these little earthquakes in the wrong location starting to pop up. Who you talking to, yo? Me talking about nosy ass. No, I'm not. The area of the warning was in Atlantic City. It was a real warning. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, wow. The warning was a failure. It wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, okay. 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 A lot been going on in the world. That's a fact. Shit, America about to get hit with something, earthquakes, tornadoes, tsunamis. It's been a lot going on lately, right? It's been going a lot going on here domestically and internationally, globally, whatever the case may be. Another reason why I just want to know, hey, you doing all right? You doing okay mentally? It's Piggy Lace ass Phil, you stopped going live on IG. No, it's not really that. I've been hella busy with some things, making preparation for a few different things. So, I'm coming back. I'm coming back on IG super heavy. Better have that cookout before the world ends. Trust me, I'm gonna have a cookout for you, yo, me. I'm gonna have a BBQ. You feel me? Phil, did you go to Florida to see your what? What the figgity are you talking about, Jay? To see what kid? What kid are you talking about? I claims mines. I ain't got no childrens in no damn Florida. Who pregnant or who had a baby in Florida? What? Talk about it'll end first. Yeah, all right. The U.S. about to be split in half. Everything been coming through the middle. Pause. Ain't no damn facts, Jamin. Don't you have a 3-year old in Jacksonville? And let me wonder who the hell the mother would be in Jacksonville. Listen, never, never gonna be it, never gonna get it, never gonna have it, not gonna be me. You got me in the game. Figured it up. Sha Love is in the building. Hey, good morning to ye. Good morning to ye. Listen, y'all come on over to the good YouTube. It's the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. We haven't added pause. Why you not? Rich, what's goody like the mob? I see you. GMG. Right, Miss A Block, a 3-year-old. Jacksonville. Yeah, okay. Ain't nobody gonna catch me slipping like that. You hear me? I have done my job and been fruitful upon the face of the earth and have multiplied. I'm goody like the mob. Oh, y'all. Who the hell is y'all? Who is y'all, J man? Who is supposed to be the other party in this situation? Lord have mercy. Heaven help us all. Listen. While J man thinking on that, let me get to a couple little things. Pause. Where my other phone at? Make sure I got the right one loaded, locked and Lizzo'd. Do 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 do. Heavy on the entertainment news. I'll start with No Diddy. No Diddy seems to me. Hold on, where is it at now? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't get it. Hold up, got one more to hold up, y'all. Hold on, I thought I got it over here. Now I got it. All right. Done. Oh, love, oh, love, stop making a fool out of me. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, forgive me for that. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Feels been 3 years since the live show. Yeah. Y'all are bugged out. A peep scheme. Actually, it's been longer than 3 years, but okay. Y'all tried that one. Damn it. Is this the right one? Hold up, I'm about to get teed off. This is it. Miss Aubrey O'Day talking a little bit more about Diddy and that situation as far as why he was giving out these so-called reparations in the form of getting their royalties, getting their publishings back. Take a listen to this. Let me know what y'all think, huh? Why you listening? I want to know how you doing. You doing okay mentally? Check this out.
That you are going to actually give back the publishing rights to a bunch of artists on your label, which is incredible.
When TMZ ran the headline, and I have a screenshot of it because I do want to call you out. I received the publishing deal. I know what it says. I know how much money it was giving me. I'll tell you, $330. $300.30 for a full release of all claims against Diddy and many other players.
At this point in time, what do you think his motivation was there?
I think you would probably be making moves to keep as many people quiet as possible. When I went to look at the publishing deal, it said anything but I'm being made whole financially again. In fact, it asked me to not be able to have access to my story and my experience anymore, specifically to stay silent and never speak poorly about a human. So then I realized something really bad is coming.
300 bizucks. Hey, Miss A Block, that's a fact. What you going to do now that publishing only worth $300? And then, like she said, it came with a NDA. Like, if you take this deal, you cannot speak out about Bad Boy. You cannot speak out about me or none of my subsidiary businesses, et cetera, et cetera. That's crazy. And I think she was the only one that didn't accept it. I think she the only one that said, I ain't taking these pennies. I'm good. Listen, I think she's gonna have her day, possibly. I think there's a lot going on, possibly. There's another story up to where he's trying to get a decision reversed on another lawsuit that I believe that he quietly paid out with some other woman that really hasn't hit the airwaves like that, or whatever the case may be. Even they hold on. Let me get this up here. Bing. Allegedly, for all this stuff. Let me cover my bases. I think that either he paid off this other person or the case is in court and he's trying to get it thrown out. One or the two. But guess what? They not going. They not rocking. Trina Pink is in the building. $300 for hush money is crazy. You better put some zeros behind that thing. You hear me? I like Aubrey. She stands on her square, been on puff neck. That's a fact. Is what legal, Miss A Block? Is what legal? All them lawsuits gonna leave him broke. That's the goal. Hey, the best way to get at a person is to break their pockets. That's a fact. Hey, y'all talking about some damn lap dance baby and y'all are bugged. Y'all are bugged out. Once again, me and her never did Nathan. You hear me? Nathan, I tell you. Now I'm off that. Anyway, good morning. $300 ain't about nothing. For all them years for Danity Kane and some other things that she did when she was signed up under him. That's a vicious thing. Oh, yo, me. I bet you do like Nathan's hot dogs, but I don't know Nathan about them. I don't know nothing about that. It was only 300. No, Charlie Hustle. I believe her catalog was worth a little bit more than that some years ago. A point of a lot of, because I think I heard Jadakiss say something too, like the catalog really ain't worth nothing now, as opposed to when, in the heyday or whatever, when they were really trying to get their publishing. Phil, you drove to see her at least 3 times. 3 times. What? Not one time. What you talking about? No. I drove to do some flip content, but I ain't do no drove to see. Yeah, okay. Shaw, don't be laughing at me. Don't do that. Reconsider. Read some literature. The lap dance baby is that's a fact. She had on no draw-raws. What that mean? I was covered up. What kind of I'm not entertaining y'all foolishness. It's Monday. Let's van babies and y'all are bugged out. Anywho, moving on to the next, moving on to the left now, moving on to the right. Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. It's the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. We having at it. Come on. Shaw Love, I ain't starting Nathan. I'm just trying to get the bullshittery away from me. You talking about me? I was covered. Wasn't nothing going on my end. That part established any and the who. You hear me? Any and the who talking about I got a 3-year-old and there's some damn Jackson. Listen, I ain't that big of a name, but don't have me out here with no rumors. Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. Listen, I claims mine. You hear me? Pluto's World, come on over into the good YouTube. I found this next story to be hella funny. This TikToker gave a bad review of a restaurant, and the restaurant owner wants to whoop ass. You hear me? Pause. No Diddy. Y'all listen to this and let me know what y'all think.
I left a negative Google review for this restaurant, and now the owner wants to fight me this Friday. And how do I know that? Well, he sent me a Google Calendar invite for this Friday called Parking Lot Beatdown Session. And the description of the event, parking lot, food will be served, knuckle sandwiches. How do you work at a restaurant and misspell the word sandwiches? So this weekend, my friend and I want to try out new places to eat. So we find this place on Google, all right? 4.3 stars, 7 reviews. We get there, place smells like shit, all right? But we're like, sorry, one of those places where they focus only on food and nothing else. So we're like, okay, bet. So we order and we get our food. And I'm telling you right now, it was unedible. Tastes like shit. You could not eat it. I wouldn't even feed this shit to my ex. But me and my friend, we're not confrontational people, right? So we just asked the waiter, can we get our check? And he's like, oh, you guys didn't touch your food. Is everything all right? And we're like, yeah, it seems like we weren't that hungry. He knew we were lying. So he goes in the back, and next thing you know, 10 seconds later, this 6'8", 350-pound NFL linebacker comes out and comes up to us. He's like, oh, you guys didn't like the food I cooked? And then me and my friend were like, it was good. It just didn't mesh well with our taste buds. This dude goes into a 2-minute-long Dr. Doofenshmirtz's background story on how he had a vision to open up this restaurant when he was in jail. He finally got out and opened it up 3 months ago, and no one's complained since. And he started talking about how it wasn't his cooking. Maybe our taste buds just weren't enriched enough and cultured enough to appreciate good food. At that point, he's not disrespecting me. He's disrespecting my mom. Because these taste buds were cultivated by my beautiful mother's cooking. You can't say that to me. And the fact that no one's complained in the past 3 months was probably the fact that you look like Black Thanos. One snap and they're gone to the Shadow Realm. So next thing you know, me and this guy are going back and forth for the next 2 minutes, and he says something very rude to me. And I'm no bitch. So I'm about to be like, hey, you're going to have to see me outside. But my brain tells my mouth to say, hey, man, I'm a #civilian. I want no smoke. And then he says, of course he didn't want smoke with me. Are you stupid? Then walks away. So me and my friend are leaving the restaurant. I'm thinking to myself, I got bitched. The entire time I'm thinking to myself, I got bitched. What am I going to do? Am I going to get some eggs in Eggs' restaurant? No. I have asthma and bad ankles. I'm a target in jail. So I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write a negative Google review. And guess what? I wrote it, and it was beautifully well constructed, and I triple checked that shit. So a couple hours after posting it, I get a response, and it says, if you're the individual I had a disagreement with, please contact this email address. I'm willing to give you a $100 gift card to a store of your choice. Contact me ASAP. So you know what I do? Motherfucker, I email him. So I say, hello, I'm the individual who left a negative review and had an unpleasant experience at your establishment. I was contacting you in reference to the gift card. And you know what he says to me? He says, I knew your broke ass was going to message me. I'm not giving you shit. Keep your shitty reviews to yourself. And then literally at 3:46 a.m., he sends me the Google. How are you mad in the middle of the night?
Damn it. Not the you are invited to the knuckle sandwich giveaway. Listen. Hey, who we got else? I see somebody come in the building. Iceberg Slim, what's goody? Jay Pierce, what's goody? He definitely run like Naruto. J-Man said, calm down, Kermit. That boy was talking faster than most. You hear me? He was like, and I feel like I was punked. And he was talking about my mother. And my mother, not my mama. Sound familiar, don't it? But I ain't gonna say nothing. Listen. Bama was talking. Slow down, Slim. Calm down. You know what I'm talking about? You can still get your story across. I guess you was trying to fit all them words in the little minute and a half of TikTok, whatever it was you was doing, but you was going 100 miles. I said, God damn, slow down, Slim. But he had me when he said he looked like Black Thanos, though. He said the store owner looked like Black Thanos. I was like, what the figgity? You talk about my mama, that part, huh? Who we got in the backfield back there? Hey, Cassie, welcome aboard. Good morning to you. It's really good morning. Hold on, you in Tampa, so
I'm in Tampa.
You on Eastern Standard Time or Central? Eastern.
I'm
right?
On your time. I'm on
8:30.
Is that Eastern?
All right. Yeah, Eastern Standard Time.
It's 8:30.
Yeah.
But I just had one comment. First of
Sure.
all, I'm the Google queen, Google review queen.
Yeah.
So I'm always doing Google reviews. But if the dude came out looking like Thanos and he was been locked up for a minute and he was all bulked up, maybe that's why ain't nobody done no reviews, because they afraid of you.
They was scared of the get back. Listen, man, if the food was bad, listen, hey, Big Bama. Yeah, the food wasn't good. What you gonna do about it? You gonna, comp us this food, or you gonna make a new plate? What you gonna do, Big Bama? That's how I would have been. Listen.
So that's my 2 cents. I just wanted to come up and share my little 2 cents.
It's all good. I appreciate you. Welcome to the neighborhood on this morning. Look, she got all kinds of. She got on a superhero outfit.
It's cold. The air is cold. Like they keep the house cold. I have on a tank top underneath, but it's
okay.
cold. It's cold. But anywho, if I got something else to say, I'll chime back in. I'm leaving. Bye.
All right, that's a bet.
Happy Monday.
That part. Happy Monday. Establish say, I stay giving reviews. I'm a Yelper. Hey, Shala, you feel me? Like, yeah, hey, Big Bama, yeah. I'm 6 foot, but if he's 6'8", it mean he got some paws. Hey, and I'm sitting down at the table anyway, so he got to be big as hell. Like, you, Big Bama, yeah, you cook that? I ain't like that, Slim. What you gonna do? I'm the customer, Slim. What you gonna do? Yeah. Don't let me hit you, because I'm at a disadvantage. I'm gonna hit you pause with a nut shot off the break. Boom, boom. Sit you down, and when it sits you down, Bama, I told you listen. Then that's when you piece him up. Boop, 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 boop. Say what, Rich? You bugging out. Miss A Block, stop the bullshittery. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Vino Diva, good morning. He had jokes galore. He was just talking to you. That's a fact, Tanina. That's a fact. She came and went. Y'all are bugged out. You feel me? Not right. You Big Bama. Yeah. I ain't worried about all that height, nothing, Slim. Go get my food right for it be something up in here, huh? Y'all wild as all get out. People need to touch some grass. Ain't no need to be that angry over one of you. Yeah, Big Thanos, Black Thanos, whoever you are. You know you had messed up on that meal, Slim. You know you messed up on that Slim. Kermit the Frog and his friend was in there and they didn't get that good meal. You supposed to got him right. That's how a good restaurateur would have did. Let me make sure you satisfied before you leave here. And we ain't talk about inviting them back for no damn knuckle sandwiches, huh? Now I'm talking about this guy that I just played, QV. I ain't talking about that other individual. I heard my name was on display, for accidental click in. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. God bless the child that's got his own. You hear me? Yeah. that's got his own. Y'all come on over. Michelangelo, salute. Y'all coming over to the good YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Listen, we pushing on, no pun intended. Say my name, say my name. I'm always saying that, established. Listen, it's a lot of entertainment news going on, a lot of entertainment news. We talked about Aubrey, the Diddy situation. This next one is brazy. And I said brazy on purpose. I'm not set tripping, but this is out to the rages. You hear me? Rumor on the streets, ladies and gentlemen, allegedly Chris Brown bought up a rack of seats at the Quavo show. I don't know if it was Quavo by himself. I don't know if it was the Migos. I don't know what it was. But supposedly Chris Brown laid out some money on buy-up seats and had it looking like this.
Yo, Chris Brown, are you serious, bro? I know you got something to do with this. Ain't nobody at my man Quavo's show today? Yo, Chris Brown, come on, bro. I know you called somebody and told him to shut his show down. Where are the people? This is horrible. He go on like in 30 minutes. There's nobody here. Chris, come on, man. Like, you can't do this to my man, yo. This is bad. This is bad, bro.
That ain't no damn sound check, Frank Murphy. Welcome to the building, my uptown compadre. Listen, Petty, Piggy Lace. That's 50 Cent Petty. You hear me? Established. Like, damn it. Like, how much was them tickets, though? Because was that a smart thing to do, to lay out all that money on? Or was that some kind of cheap little festival or something? Oh, $10 a ticket? Let me get about 1,000 of them Jones. I'll go ahead and waste this 10,000 real quick. Let me get 1,000 of them joints. Huh? Gonna have Quavo look like he in a damn a little cigar lounge or something. God damn it. Dana Mac, that part, that looked hella crazy. I don't know what Quavo did to Chris, but he needs to apologize expeditiously. I heard somebody else try to say expeditiously the other night. That was crazy. But I'm going to leave that there. Petty Murphy, that concert was emptier than a summer, my bitch. You hear me? Don't fall for everything you see on the net. Hey, Frank Murphy, all the people standing in front of the stage was not no damn sound check. It wasn't a whole lot of people there. Well, it was enough to show that was not no sound check. Because I don't think they don't usually let people in the building for sound checks to sit in the stands or the what you call it. But who knows? Cassie said, "Do you really think the beef is real?" In this day and age, I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't no telling what's real and what's fake now. In the industry in these days, it's a whole lot of faking and fraud going on. So ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Chris Brown slow Quavo got his money. Well, that's true, but listen, aesthetics is everything. Aesthetics is everything. Petty LaBelle on Petty Murphy. Chris don't care about your price. Hey, listen. I don't believe Chris did that. I kind of don't either, Harlem. I kind of don't even, but somebody is playing into this beef or so-called beef. That's a fact. Who is the she, J man? Who is the she? The usual suspect or somebody else? I would do the same thing as Petty Monday. Listen, have at it. It's not beef, Cassie, it's vegan. That's part. Listen, I'm putting that on a shirt. I'm about to put that on the shirt, y'all. Listen, I've been saying that for a minute. I think I'm gonna put that on the shirt. Y'all thought that y'all thought that lady ordered all them oysters on a date. She was by herself. Hey, mumbo sauce. It be a lot. D Blade from that good H Town. Good morning. Good morning. Why does it have to be Chris though? Hey, because it make for a good storyline. Piggy Laces. It make for a good storyline in the midst of everything going on. All these shots being fired. What does Quavo got to lose if he still got paid for empty seats? That's true too. Or who says he got paid? It'd be a bunch of janky promoters out here. I'm just saying. Who says? Hey, no regardie. I see you on good timing this morning. Good morning to ye. You want credit? What credit? I've been saying that, Rich. What credit you want for my slogan? Oh, because you put it back out there for me to see it and think about. Well, we might be able to work out something. We might. Oh, Chris did that. He petty. What Chris B said sounded real. He said some vicious. Yeah, it did sound like it could have been on something, though. I ain't going to hold you. Anywho, I like that it's not beef, it's vegan. I'm going to get a shirt. You going to get his shirt? Oh, establish. Coming, Yomi. Remember I told you I had a couple more designs I wanted to get right before I send that package to you. I got you. I got you. Ain't been no damn 8 months established. Ain't been no 8 months. Good morning, no regarding. Ain't been no damn 8 months, yo. Me stop the madness. Memorial Day. Maybe 4th of July, so those bombs could be bursting in air. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. Damn it. Oh, Piggy Lace, yeah, it's gonna be a few of them. It's gonna be a few of them, Piggy Lace. Definitely. Send her a crab boil. What? Yeah. I don't know why y'all stuck on these crab boils and bullshiggery of such. Quick reminder, ladies and gentlemen, make the likes match the attendance if you would, if you could. It don't cost you one red nickel, only some microseconds of your time. And I promise you, anything that anybody puts in the comments while you off doing that, if you can't see it while you're in the chat, will be there when you get back. I promise you that. Hey, Tanita, the comments be always on one, don't they? J-Man, you bugged out. Oh, J-Man, I do need to get with you behind the scenes. Somebody likes that DC hat or whatever the case may be. So I think I'm gonna pay for it for she's part of the TKBS Nation. She was asking about it 1 or 2 shows ago. I've been meaning to holler at you about that or whatever. I gotta get her hat size though. One time from Miss Mama Celise. No crab. Well, I want an ounce of some ooh-wee. Well, God damn it. In case you were sending them shits out weekly, alleged. I ain't never heard that established. Where you hear that one at? Get the figgity out of here. Oh, hold up, Shaw. I was cleaning my eye was piece of hair, something in my eye. I thought I saw something about you said something about I'm hosting a what? Ain't nobody hosting no damn naked cruise. What is she talking about? What? What the figgity is going on? I've been had Big a long time ago, Piggy Lace. I just ain't been on it. Yeah, I need her hat size so to be the right joint. But I'll pay you for it though. It ain't even that type of party, yo, me. It ain't even that type of party. Yeah. Hey, Rich, I don't know when it's gonna be, but I ain't gonna be hosting that. They got to play. They got to pay a hefty. They have to pay a hefty bag for me to host that cruise. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. You hear me? The naked cruise might happen before. Damn it. Y'all, some of y'all wish y'all was hosting a naked cruise, but not gonna be able to do it. Not gonna be able to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all got me in the game, effed all the way up, huh? Do. Make sure I got the right one. The right one, baby. Cancel that one. Seems like I'm missing one. Did that one. Okay. It's all good. You do it for free. Who you feel? Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. It's not, it ain't got nothing to do with no damn naked cruise, Shaw. You got me in the game twisted. Stop the bullshit. Ah, body eagle. What? Y'all are bugged out. And yes, I will be making announcements about a upcoming cruise. It's not a GMG cruise, but GMG is welcome to be a part of it. Anybody that's wanting to participate. It's being called Podcast Palooza at this point. But it's a Caribbean cruise aboard what is it? Carnival Cruises, I believe it is. I got to check it before I give the information out, but I think it's going to be a wonderful affair. The cruise is going to be in 2025. Doing it with a group of people, group of entities. You get what I'm saying? I have more information for y'all on Wednesday about that. No, ain't nobody doing no damn naked nothing, no shot. You ain't told nobody nothing. Cause I ain't doing that one. J-Man said, I got a cruise too. I'm driving to. You are high as a mug. You think I'm hosting some damn naked cruise. Listen, they ain't gonna pay Big Phil enough manyan. I got to see at least six figures. You, hey, I wasn't trying to hit that what you call it, but I hit it anyway. There you go. Stop. What the hell is going on? What you talking about? What you talking about, Notorious? Established, nah, It's either a Carnival or Royal Caribbean. I got to look and see which one it is. Allison, I got to see which one it is. All the ladies get wall chains. That bad. The chain, I stand on that pause. The chain. Nah, ain't no damn naked nothing going on. I don't know what y'all talking about. Anyway, on to the next topic. Y'all know how I'm always talking about stop just paying attention to the presidential race, that your local races are way more important than just the aesthetics and voting for the president of the United States. Well, this video right here breaks down more of what I've been talking about, and others have been talking about it as well. I'm hoping that this don't flag or copyright my joint, but I think this is a worthy thing to do if they decide they want to, because it's got some music in it, but I can't tell if the music has been out. Take
The state house make the courthouse. So if the country failed, then you can't say it's them, it's your fault. Cause y'all ain't know the vote. If we gon' fix the U.S., we gotta start with them 2 letters. Me and you. Somebody told
Hey, listen, Love Ariel, she's in the building. Rashad Houston, home team. What's goody like the mob? Listen, definitely one of them ones. Yeah, it was not not a new video, but I think a very important video to pay attention to. And I would say go back to either IG and grab that video or come back to the Good Morning Gang Morning Show and do a fast forward rewind and listen to it. Listen to the words intently, because it will let you peep game on what's important in the structure of voting and who you should be really more careful about who you're voting for and who you're not voting for. Listen. Huh? The big woman just passed by, smelled like heaven. Again, there is nobody hosting no goddamn naked cruise. Vino Diva, I don't know what you're talking about. Feel naked and afraid because ain't nothing afraid about me. Anyway, what that got to do with anything, Sha? The cruise ain't this summer. The cruise is next year. What are you talking about? Duh. They make that shit right, Vino. I'm glad you put that. They make the immigrants know all that shiggity, yet the Americans do not even know simple civics. That's a fact. That is a fact. You hear me? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Peeps King, don't do it. Reconsider. Barbecue Christmas that week. You tried it. They taught us that in government, but we just learned it to pass. Tanina, you know what? That's a fact. A lot of people took that class either because they had to or they needed an extra elective and they didn't pay any attention to the importance of what they were hearing or learning. That's a fact. Not yet, Cassie. Peep Scheme, no, the hell it wouldn't. No, the hell it wouldn't. Shallow. Are not cheap if you don't get them. I get what you're saying. Y'all have enough. You'll have enough time. You'll have enough time. Vino Diva. Right, Miss A Block. A Peep Scheme is definitely bugging. But anyway, back to what I was. The topic or the main topic of the show for the day is how are you doing? Okay, mentally. Have you checked on your folks? Have you checked on your family? Have you checked on your friends? Have you checked on those that you care about? Hell, for those that you've grown to love online, have you got, sent them a kind DM, like, how you doing? Like, how are you doing? Because there's a lot of people going through a lot of things. My left, I'm going through a lot of things to which you might not visibly be able to detect it. And in some people, you are visibly able to detect it. And in this day and age where mental illness runs rampant, in this day and age where death, disease, despair, depression, is running rampant. It would be a great thing to check on those that you love and just ask them, are you okay? Are you okay? And be a listening ear if they need to vent or decompress to get some of the weight off of them. Not activate some damn halls. What are you talking about? I believe everybody goes through rough patches in life, even if it's for a split second or for an extended period of time. And that some people have an outlet and have a group that he can go to, group of good girlfriends, one or two homies. But then there's a lot of people that don't, even women that don't feel secure in this day and age because everything is being reported online. Everything is being shown online. Hell, sometimes they vent through online posts on IG and other places, and you can see it on them. Sometimes they just need somebody solid to reach out to say, hey, are you doing okay? You need to talk. You need to vent. I'm here if you want to talk. I'm here. You need an ear, whatever the case may be. Cassie's in the building. Hey, Cassie.
Hey, I like what you said when you're asking, are you okay? Because I think a lot of times we check on others, but we don't check on ourselves.
That part.
And like just last week, Wednesday, I was in a space. I was in a space and I was having a rough time. And then I got to thinking, I said, okay, are you hungry? Are you tired? And I came to the conclusion that I was freaking exhausted, that I have not been sleeping. And so a lot of times if we ain't been sleeping, we get, I don't know about y'all, but I got issues when I ain't had enough sleep or if I'm hungry and I was feeling sad. And then I started thinking about my grandma, and then I started looking at her pictures and whatnot. And then I started singing a song that she used to sing to me. And sometimes you don't have people that you can talk to because you don't know who you can trust.
Bing! That part right there.
So I talk to myself a lot. I talk to God. And I ask him, I'm like, okay, so who can I trust? Because not everybody is in your corner. Some people are just sitting back watching, waiting for you to fall. And if you're down, they could be down too, and you reach out to them and then you become even lower. So you really have to focus on what's going right in your life.
That's a fact.
Too many times we're so focused on, well, I don't have this and this ain't doing, but what's going right? The fact that all of us, however, I don't know, I can't see because I'm on the screen, how many people are watching, but every last one of us woke up and we here in Good Morning Gang watching the Good Morning Gang show. And that's a blessing because so many people didn't wake up this morning.
That's it. And I didn't even say my normal line that I say at the beginning about being blessed and you made it to see the day and make it the best day. And if you're so blessed to see the day and if you can see tomorrow, plan, plot, and strategize to make tomorrow even better day. I usually say all that and it slipped my mind, but I'm glad you just brought that background full circle. We have to remember, it's especially in this day and age, in this time of it all, it's so much going on that will have you like, damn, where am I going? What's my life like? What's going on? No matter how good your life is or really bad it is, just with everything domestically, local to internationally, with the wars, rumors of wars, these things were written and foretold or whatever the case may be. But some people see it, I'm like, well, damn, are we there yet? Are we in those times? Are we really in those times? Then why should I try to do anything more? And when I say, listen, get in tune with God and just live your best life. Live your best life. Talk to somebody if you do need to talk to somebody. Because it's important when you bottle stuff up and you hold it in. Not only do you create issues mentally, you create issues physically.
Absolutely.
Not just aging, but your internals can go through, like you would think, a heavyweight boxing match because it goes through so much trauma that's brought on by your mental and sparked through like your nervous system and other things of that nature. Hey, PNB Diamond, good morning to ye. I just think that it is hard. One, to find somebody to talk to that you can trust, to say, okay, I'm gonna trust you enough to lay this on you, or at least to get it off, get to talk about it. But even with that, to have the courage to talk. After you find that person or say, oh, I think I might trust this person, or I think, they're not gonna go say something, to have the courage to speak the things that either you're going through, been through, how you feeling, whether you're feeling off. Because one, a lot of times you would feel like somebody might make fun of, or go run tell it, or look at you like you cuckoo cocoa puff, or whatever the case may be. Even if you're having a mental illness related situation. And so I just say, with so many people leaving here the way they leaving here, the word of the day is trust. I like that. Um, find somebody to talk to. If you're going through something, or if you've been through something, even with a death, because sometimes people handle deaths differently. Some people get over it just like that. Some people, it takes a little while. Some people never get over it. No matter what no matter how many smiles they got on their face, no matter how busy they keep themselves, no matter how popular or unpopular they are, sometimes they don't get over the loss of a loved one, mother, father, sister, brother, cousin, nephew, niece, lover, husband, wife, whatever the case may be. It hits different for different people, and it can take people on different trips mentally. And I think in this day and age, with the lack of certain availability, uh being available, there are places you can go, there are therapists you can talk to or whatever, but everybody ain't got that penny. Everybody ain't got
You
that.
sure don't. Look,
Yeah.
I've been trying to find a therapist because my kids are like, Mom, you need to go to therapy.
Mhm.
And because I really ain't talked to nobody about everything that I went through growing up and stuff, whatever. But any of the therapists that I've checked into looking for someone who looked like me, they don't take my insurance. So if you don't take the insurance that my job offers, I got to come out of pocket. So right now, therapy for me is writing. Therapy for me is
Mm.
performing. Therapy for me is just getting in the word and just sharing my story. And whoever's helped with whatever I got to say, there, so be it. But we need to check in on us. So I appreciate you coming up today and saying how are you, how are your mental? Because a lot of times we do stuff for so many others, but we fail to do that same thing for us.
And that's a fact. And see, what sparked it, I knew some of the stories I was going to talk about, but then I ran across a post and it talked about this, and I said, "That's it right there." I said, because there's so many people that I've noticed going through something, whether they've spoken it, typed it, posted it, but you can also hear it in some of the content creators, in the activities and shenanigans and outbursts that they do, that they're really going through something. Some people say, oh, they just trying to go viral, they just want attention. Yeah, they might just want some attention, but not the attention you think they're looking for. Maybe this is their cry out in certain ways or whatever, through a lot of the antics and the things that they're doing, especially when you involve alcohol or smoking heavily behind it all. A lot of times there's other reasons and other things behind it. Go ahead.
Yeah, and alcohol. I just realized I had too much to drink on Friday. A little
No,
bit
you
too much to
didn't.
drink.
No, you didn't.
I had too much to drink because I'm not a drinker. And if alcohol is your go-to, go for it. But we got to find other ways that will help us get through this thing called life, because the after effects of choosing certain stuff is just not nice. So just make sure you're checking in with you, sitting with yourself,
That's a fact.
listening to your body. Our body will tell us if something ain't right. So that's all I wanted to say. Okay, you can go. I'm gonna leave now.
You was good on Friday. You was cool.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
Look at Shah said, I'd rather suffer in silence than trust humans. And Shah, that's a rock and a hard place, because I feel you. And I understand what you mean by that. However, that's a rough patch and a rough place to be, to not have no outlet to be able to talk about the things that affect you or touch you or have got you captured or held in bondage mentally. We need something or somebody to be able to release or whatever these feelings, these emotions, to be able to speak them. A lot of times to be able to speak them out to somebody takes a burden, takes a weight off of you, takes that heavy, dark energy off you and allows you to just breathe like, I did it. Whether it come with anger, whether it come with tears, whether it come with just sadness, whatever the case may be, it takes a lot off you to be able to just talk about it. Thank you, PLB Diamond. I love my therapist. I went through 3 years before I found the right one for me. Therapy starts with self before you go to them strangers. That's a fact. That's a fact. Good morning, Tinky. Good morning to ye. And I know trust is a major issue for a lot of people, for most people. Trust is a major issue. And it's understandable because everybody don't have your best intentions at heart. Some people are listening just to have something to talk about, or it's just to have something to throw back in your face or whatever, or just to go run and tell that to even if they do it innocently so to their good girlfriend, or do it maliciously and just go run and tell it to everybody. It's kind of hard to really decide, okay, I'm gonna trust you enough to either lay this on you, talk about this in front of you or to you, or utilize you as a mental crutch for the moment to be able to help me get through something. You come out stronger when you deal with it on your own, but if you have to get this, that's true. I finally woke up early enough to make the morning show. Rest up. Good morning to ye. I'm scared of nothing. I hope your phone freezes right now. Who established? Release is the key word. I must have been behind in these comments. It's hard for me to talk about my life or what I've been through with others. I literally keep everything to myself. I know it's not good. Yeah, Tinky, it's not good. It's not good because that's energy that you keeping bottled up in you, negative energy, negative thoughts or whatever, depending on what it is you're talking about, that you're holding on to like a cancer, and you have to get it out your bodies because mental energy can translate into physical energy or the lack thereof. That's a fact. I keep everything to myself, and sometimes it's a little too much. And with some things, a lot of times we can't even go to can't or feel like we can't go to our significant others, whether it be your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your lover, whatever the case may be. A lot of times people feel like they can't even turn over in the bed and say, listen, I need to talk to you about something. I need to get something off. It's not about you, but I need to release this or whatever. A lot of times people are afraid to do that, unfortunately. If you start being honest with yourself and do the shadow work, meditation will help you in the long run. It may lead you to a good therapist. Notorious said, yeah, I don't trust nobody. I tried, them hoes messed it up. I get it, Notorious. I get it. And that's the thing too, because people are human. People mess up. You know what I'm saying? People don't have it all there together. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people falter. Um, It's a rock and a hard place. That's a fact. Art been my therapy for years. I have trust issues with people. Harlem History, send me some of your work in my inbox. Especially not airing it out on these man, listen. Facts notorious. I trust no one. I usually test people also to see how quickly they fail or not. Oh, she said, yo, me, I'm the same way. My mom always tell me, I know you going through something. I'm your mom. Oh, Dev Lee, good morning to ye. Good morning to ye. Journaling is a good way to vent also. That's a fact, Shala. Sha, it's a lot of times people that are going through something feel like they're the only one going through something and not realizing there's a whole lot more people even closer or around you than you know that are going through some of the same issues that you are. Like I said, whether it's mental illness, whether it's depression, whether it's death, somebody done died, disease, whatever the case may be. There's a lot more people going through some of the similar things that you're going through in your, either in your circle, whether it be online, people that you listen to, watch, befriend, or whatever, in the real world, family, friends, whatever the case may be. I'm skeptical, but people can definitely earn my trust. I'm the same way. I'm careful, cautious, but you can earn my trust. I be wanting to talk to my man about my other, you know what, Devly. Yeah, Devly, if hey, Devly, respectfully, shut the figgity up. I know she didn't. Lord, have mercy. You hit me with a left hook with that one, Devly. I was not thinking about that one. That's a fact, her mom knows her child. That's why. Yeah. Hey, Notorious, definitely a savage for that one. All jokes aside, I talked to a therapist, no judgment there. Play some Sade and soothes the soul. And they're impartial. Mm. You did a portrait of me already, Phil, but I got you. Harlem History, really? People are judgy, and a lot of times, sometimes hold things against you. Got to be careful who you open yourself up to. Now, that's true. That's true. That's true. And I just took my baby for her first day of daycare. Oh. Now it's time to make another one, Tinky. Have at it. GMG group therapy sessions coming soon. But even though it sounds like a joke, Notorious, sometimes it's needed. It's needed more in our communities. A way to be able to vent and not have to pay aggressively out of your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Everything shouldn't have to cost an arm and a leg. I don't like the trauma bond, so I prefer not to really talk to people going through similar situations, to be honest. When I lost my mom, I went to group grief therapy. It was helpful. Okay, Sarah Lynn. Trying to be on unsolved mystery. That's a fact, Big Phil. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one going through what I'm going through at the time. And most of us do, Young Dreads. We human. And a lot of times we get to self-reflect and diagnosing, looking at self, or feeling like we're boxed in and dealing with everything all ourselves because we put that on us. We put that weight on us and we keep it there. We put the weight on our back and then we take a big ass rope and throw it over there and hold it down tight on our back like it's supposed to be there, not realizing we need to drop that weight off our back because we wasn't meant to carry it from the giddy up. I'm behind in these comments. I'm sorry, y'all. Nobody here on earth will never know about, oh, I stay prayed up with God and let him know about me. You definitely need a relationship with God. But Jeannie, I pray, Jeannie, that there's somebody that's worthy enough to know you. Man, woman, whatever the case may be. I pray that there's somebody that's worthy enough to know you. Let me get to the. I had to fast forward, y'all. Sorry about that if I missed some of y'all comments. I got emotional when I took my 8-year-old to school her first day. Ha ha. I know the feeling, Peep Scheme. I know the feeling. I wasn't that far behind. Okay. I think it's easier to talk to strangers for some reason. For some. Like, I'll use me for an example. For a lot of years, I was closed off. I was closed off emotionally. I was closed off from really talking about certain things that bothered me or that I, was dealing with or whatever the case may be. CL, BCNY was goody like the mob. But I found that in my latter years or whatever, it's become easier to talk about things. It's become easier to let a lot of things go. Not everything. I know I still got some letting go to do, but it's become a lot easier to show my emotions. Thus, the love on the sleeve, or loving, heart on the sleeve. Thus, passionate responses to certain things. Thus, me telling more about myself or whatever the case may be without a worry or a care. I still protect certain things or don't talk about certain things or whatever the case may be. But for the most part, I'm more of an open book because I know in the end, somebody can and will be helped by it. Somebody. My story is not different than a lot of people's. However, and it's not meant for everybody, but it is meant for somebody. And that's my thing, to let people know that, yeah, I'm just like you. I might be a little bit older. I might be a little bit younger. I might be a little bit bigger. I might be a little bit smaller. I might be a little bit lighter. Hell, in some instances, a little bit darker. But hopefully you can find something in something that I'm talking about and apply it to your life or understand that, or Phil made it through, or Phil did this, or Phil faced that and he's still here. I'm good. I can do that. I can do that. I'm very closed off. I don't like to feel judged. And I mean, and that's a natural feeling, though, Tiki. That's a natural feeling. A lot of people feel like if I let this person know, or let this person in, or if I let them know about what I'm going through, or what I'm thinking, or what I'm feeling, they're gonna judge me. They're gonna judge me. But that's just why you got to try to find the right one. Try to find the right one. A therapist is trained to know how to respond. They say things to keep you talking. They know how to get this out that you don't realize exists. That's a fact. Yeah, you smaller than me, Phil. Notorious, you a big girl. You a big girl, Notorious. Phil, you're darker than no one. Stop. That's all right, because I'm gonna get tanned up this summer. You hear me? Tan. Have you ever been tanned up? Pause. No diddy. Sorry about the crunching in y'all ears. Y'all come on over here to YouTube. I'm getting up off this IG for the moment. There we go. Uh-oh. I don't know what the hell that was. You said you got a permanent tan, you good. Oh, do you establish? Reading these comments just proves that these women ain't nothing but some players. Yep, I'm a good 375. Listen, have at it. Have at it, Notorious. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, or whatever the case may be, and I know y'all like, damn, it's Monday, Phil. Why you had to go here? Because sometimes it's just good to ask that question. Are you good? Are you okay? Mentally, spiritually, are you good? Because somebody needs to ask the question, even to the stronger ones, even to the ones that look like they don't go through shiggity. Everybody goes through something. Everybody, as surely as you live on this planet Earth, goes through something, whether it be death, you know what I'm saying, of a loved one, a friend, or something like that, some kind of disease or illness, depression, it all depends. J-Man, we not players. Just got to keep. Oh yeah, take it. Is that what that is? Boo. Excuse me. Sorry about that, Lord. The biggest whoop was goody. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate that. Let's check up on Phil. Keep him in prayer. Listen, definitely, Jeannie Miles. All jokes aside, definitely. Blink twice if you need a wellness check. Phil got y'all. No, but Jeannie, definitely keep me in prayer, because guess what? I go through like everybody else. I smile through a whole lot, or whatever the case may be. Always been that. Growing up, I was the only child by my mom or whatever. Didn't know I had brothers and sisters till I was about 12, 13-ish, or whatever the case may be. So I learned to internalize a lot. I also, you know what I'm saying, was the biggest or the oldest cousin. So everybody came to me. If they had problems with people, they came to me. You know what I'm saying? People in my family looked to me to look out for my youngest, my cousins were my siblings at the time. Being able to be outside and have to deal with what comes with outside without somebody else to have to run to go get. You know what I'm saying? It is a whole, thing within itself. And just dealing with life's ills, going through poverty at a time, going through the loss of certain family members and friends, et cetera, can be a lot. It doesn't matter if I smile 24 hours a day. Trust me, I go through things too. Everybody does. Everybody. That's a fact, QB. He did. It was funny. I call my mom or my oldest or youngest daughters if going through some things. That's what's up. Better the burp than the fart. It's the fart game. We all play. Yeah, I know you checking up on people a whole lot. Established not a whole lot. But a lot of times if I see something on somebody or see something, so I will reach out. I reach out. That's the thing, right? I don't be on a lot of the bullshit a lot of people be on. Like, just because I reach out don't mean I'm trying to, if it have me a woman, it don't mean that I'm trying to hit on her or trying to be with her or whatever the case may be. Fellas, I'm definitely not, nothing wrong with folks that want to do that, but that ain't me. But if I see something wrong or whatever, you good? You good? There's a couple phone calls I need to make now or whatever that I haven't made or whatever. Only because I know where the conversation was going to go and I had to prepare. I have to prepare myself mentally, because it can be a lot. It can be a lot for the hearer. It can be a lot for the person that reaches out, especially if you're a very empathetic person or empath or whatever the case may be. Jeannie Field just needs some what? You bugged out. That's why I'm nice to assholes, because there's a reason why they might not be an asshole. Yeah, I wonder where Dez is at. Oh, there you go, right there. Dez indeed. Super. Look, Shot and talked you up. Good morning. Good morning. Phil, I did check on Shot. That's a fact. That's a fact. Listen, all bullshit aside, all these accusations, all these narratives being told by stupid people. I really am a genuine person or whatever. And if I rock with you or whatever the case may be, I check on you, especially if I see or sense something going on, or you've been out of the loop for a minute. Let me see what's popping. See if he good. Let me see if she good or whatever. But it don't be on nothing. It don't be on me trying to be nosy. It don't be on me wanting something other than to know that you good or whatever. And if by chance you need an ear to vent, come on, let's do it. Pause. I ain't in no damn doghouse with no damn DC. You tried it. You got 17 siblings. Good God Almighty. Damn it. They got busy. I thought my Sam was a lot. Good God, 17 of them. Yes, you have to make sure you have the capacity to receive those bad emotions. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm talking about? Established accusations and innuendo. You hear me? No, but that was kind of you. I try establish, and because listen, I try to be how I want other people to be to me. Like if you want to reach out to me, I would hope that you would do it genuinely and not on some bullshit or not for content or not to have something. Oh, I know this about Phil. Even though I'm willing to talk about anything that I've done or haven't done or transgressions, good, bad, or different experiences anyway. But you you would hope that somebody, if they checking on you, that they doing it from a genuine space. Because if somebody's doing it from a faulty space, it can further catapult somebody or spiral somebody down into a deeper depression or more issues or whatever the case may be. That ain't never it. You checked on her, but just now when she, Sarah Lynn, hey Sarah Lynn, how you doing? Boo. Try coming to a new country, not speaking the language at 14, people taking your kindness for weakness, taking advantage of you because you're an immigrant and they see you as less than, man. I've seen that. I've seen that a lot, especially in my younger years. Vino. I've gotten into a couple fights for people that were like immigrants that were getting picked on and stuff. I ain't like that. I'm like, nah, don't do that. Like I've said, most of my fights in my life have been for other people over me. I mean, over just fighting for myself or whatever the case may be. I will curse y'all in Spanish to keep it moving. He needs to make it make sense, but we gonna see. That's it. Not messy, more concerned. That's a fact. Cape Verde didn't have TV back then. Hey, Miss A Block, listen, I ain't mad at you. They was getting busy. You hear me? Papa was more than a Rolling Stone. He was a big rock of Gibraltar. Pause. No, did he? I ain't mad at you. Listen, let's up the tempo a little bit. Y'all got any questions for your boy? Y'all got any questions y'all want? Ask GMG. The time is now, huh? Ask Big Phil and ask GMG. So imagine it's dark and a lot of humping, man. Listen. My mom had 7. My dad, man, he had the rest. God damn it. Shout out to Papa. He done, if I've been fruitful upon the earth, he had a whole fruit farm. Shit, he did it. 17 of them things. God damn it. Cassie, no. Prayerfully it'll be finished this week. It will be finished this week. Shaw Love, I'm looking at doing it somewhere else other than Rock Creek Park. I was gonna say that, but I changed that, Young Dress, because it sounded like Papa didn't go nowhere, so he didn't roll around. That's why I say he was a Plymouth Rock. They landed on him. You hear me? Yeah. Shit, that's a football team, a basketball starting 5, and a coach. Damn it. My grandfather had 36 kids. My father's mother and father had 11 kids. One died in the Vietnam War, which left 10 of them. Out of all those kids, I forget how many fucking first cousins. It's somewhere between 50 and 70 something first cousins on my dad's side. To which damn near all them got kids now. So it's a big family on that side, on my dad's side. How long is the plane ride from New York to DC? What's it, like an hour and a half, 2 hours at most? Who gets down? Hey, Simply Nay. Good morning to you. Who gets down, Simply Nay? I have a few older Jamaican friends. They told me some stories about back in the day. My dad has 56 first cousins too. The staff is a lot of motherfuckers. You hear me? Damn it. Less than an hour. Okay. Where'd you fly to? Stabs, you flew to Dallas or you went to Richmond? You said you went to Virginia. Where'd you fly to? Dallas or Richmond? Richmond. Okay. And then it was less than an hour. But then you know what? I think you're right that it is about an hour from DC to New York too. I've never took a plane from DC to New York. I've always drove. Because I figured it was so close. Someone needs to take me to Rock Creek Park so I can sing the song while doing it at the dock. Oh, Shy, you are bugged out. Look, hey, Night Rider, she gonna be behind a tree, holding on to a tree, bent down, talking about doing it at the dock, doing it in the park. Looking back at whoever it is. Oh yeah, Rock Creek. And the fella gonna be like, oh yeah, after a dog. Pause, no Diddy. I got you, Harlem. I got you. Hey, music for God too. Good morning, darling. It's definitely 5 hours from California to DC. That's a fact. Definitely 5 hours. I know that flight. God damn it. I'm thinking about in Maryland outside of DC, Yomi. But still close enough that if people want to do something in DC, they can do it. I love big families. I have 10 uncles and 2 aunties in Tanzania. Got so many cousins. That's what's up. I doubt it. Young Dreads, picture that one. Picture that one. Where is Rock Creek Park? Anyhow, Rock Creek Park extends all the way down to Georgetown, which is at the bottom of DC, one side, all the way up through Northwest, all the way out Maryland. Make sure I ain't missing nothing. Needs an Enrique. You mean a break? I was say, what the hell is an Enrique? Now this my kind of weather, hot temperature. I can dig it. Man, shout out to Sugar and that that shit was funny. And he didn't even go off about it either. That was the crazy part about it. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that bad one. What trip you should do? A trip to Jamaica? Definitely. I'm with that. I'm with that one, Peep Scheme. I'm with that one. Phil, I'm gonna go pick your son up and bring him to what? Yeah, whatever. Shit. Talk to him, Night Rider. Anywho, y'all, if y'all got questions, I'm still up here thinking about that. Doing it in the park, doing it at the dark. Hey, Shalom, you don't take your ass back to sleep. Man, listen. You better go off and get some help, Yomi. That's what he ought to go off on. Phil, you can't even plan. Yeah, all right. Shaw, stop it. Hey,
Hey, you know, this is the segment where you bring people up. It's like 20 minutes before you end. But you you talked about earlier, you talked about voting and the legal process. And I'm just curious to how much do you really know about it?
As far as
You know, talking about the three branches. Like before you showed that, how much do you know about it? Because like you know, the U.S. Supreme Court right now is clashing on views about the presidential immunity.
I've been knew there was executive, legislative, and judicial branches. I've been knew all that. To say that I know all the ins and outs of everything would be a lie. However, I've been knew. That's not even proper English, but I've been knew that the important races were local to your area because those are the people that push upward through your Senate, through your Congress, et cetera, et cetera. Those are the people that are a lot more accessible via your pen, via petitions. Those are the people that you can, if you knew your rights and had enough people behind you, exercise removing them from office. Those are the people that you could lean on, the right way, that could go up the chain. You can't necessarily go up the chain, but they can. And if it's almost like a lawyer in court. If a lawyer is not doing right by you, you can report them to the Bar Association, which in turn could jeopardize their license to practice law. And I'm talking about whether a private attorney or a public defender. A lot of people don't realize that they have that power or that right, because a lot of times public defenders will sell you up the river. Why the hell is my...
Uh-oh. You being summoned.
No, that's my cousin calling me, but he calling me on the line.
I asked that because we're kind of like around the same era, coming up in the school system. And I really never understood the whole voting system. I used to talk about it all the time with my grandma. And I feel like if we understood more, we would get more involved. But a lot of times, most people only get involved with the presidential election because they feel like
that's it. That's the face of
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
because they feel like the president can do all these things when really the president can't really do too much. I mean, Trump did sign a bunch of executive orders, but he was a gangster in the White House. So he wasn't really presidential anyway. So I was just curious as to what you really knew about it, because I don't know much. I ain't even gonna act like I know anything about that.
and growing up in DC, we had civics class. We had government, and then we had, what was it called? Civic something. It was called civil something. And because I tell this story that when I went through that big case I went to, my school's civil, I forget what the actual class was, came and they go each year looking at a case, and they came to see my case.
Wow.
Which was crazy or whatever. But so I knew the importance of it, but a lot, like I forget who it was through the comments said a lot of times we don't pay attention. We're just trying to get through that class. We're trying to get through that period of class or that time of year or that semester, because a lot of them weren't all year classes. They were like a half a year or something.
See, we didn't have that.
Really?
No, we didn't have that coming up in my schools. And I went to Seattle public schools. And so I didn't know much. And so I have to,
Sarah Lynn.
But see, you're from DC. So I would think in DC, because you're closer to the
White House and
so
all these things that we're talking about. That's a fact. I don't even know if they still offer that as a class though. There's so much that's changed in the school system, is ridiculous. But back then, yeah, they definitely, you had to take those classes too. You had to take it. And I've always been one to read beyond, like what's going on in school and what you learn about school. And why is it? I told him I hit him when I get off. He's still texting.
One more question for you, Big Phil.
Sure.
So when you're feeling low, how do you bring yourself high? Because when you asked us, how's your mental? So when you're feeling like you're in a space where, I don't know, maybe you're sad, what is it that you do to come out of it?
That's a good question. For me, music is my solace. Music is my go-to for a lot of things. Like when I want to think about, y'all wonder why I always sing little parts of songs, and sometimes I sing the same little pieces or whatever. That's a quirk in me, but I listen to a lot of music, and whether I'm happy, sad, mad, glad, whatever, I go to music. That's my place or my space where I'll think. Sometimes I go to, being quiet and think too, but music will help me think, and it'll help me process, think about things. And I've always been one like a person that can bounce back from anything. And I've never let nothing hold me down, or there's certain things that still bother me, after years or whatever the case may be. And there's certain things that are heavier than others that you quite can't let go. But one, I'm grounded in my relationship with God too, so that helps. But also music. For me, music. And I look at it like no matter what I'm going through, them 7 that I put on this earth need me, more than anything. And I've never been a quitter in that capacity. If I let something go, I let it go. But I've never been one to sit and worry, but so much. I've always been a solution-based person. Like, okay, I'm sad. What I'm gonna do about it?
Mm-hmm.
If I can't change the situation, I got to do something else or think about something else or try to bring out better memories or do this or do that. That'll get me out of that funk or whatever the case may be. For me, it's always been a rock and a hard place when it comes to people in depression. only because I'm a very empathetic person, or empath or whatever. But I'm like, I've faced so much, and that has never like doing something to myself or whatever has never been a thought, no matter what I went through, no matter how much I faced. So at times I wrestle with when you hear about certain people saying they want to do this and do that to themselves, especially to me for less or whatever. But I don't discredit or disvalue or or lessen the value of somebody else's pain or their issues either. You can't, because just because you feel like it's less on the surface, that less could lead to a deeper cave or cavern somewhere else that's way bigger than you really, you really know. So I don't make light of, people that are going through depression. I don't look at them as less than human. I look at them as somebody that's going through something that don't have a go-to or an out, and don't realize, don't think one, they feel like they have nobody in their corner. Two, they feel like they know where to turn, and they don't know how to deal with the issues and the things that they talk about. For me, I found my way of dealing with it. Like I said, because I used to be closed off, boxed in, but doing this, talking on IG and different things, that's another out for me, to a way to dealing with my past and dealing with maybe even present things or whatever, by talking about topics, talking about giving myself as an example to things I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So that's in a long story short, that's my dealing. That's the way that I handle things. Whatever. Is
I
it all 100% right? Maybe not, but it's kind of worked for the boy for the most part.
I think for me it's music too, but I
Mhm.
also I understand what you said when you say it's hard to connect, or it's hard to see when someone are having those thoughts. I have a nephew that unalived himself. I have
Mhm.
a couple of close family members who have been in that dark space,
Mhm.
and it's so easy for me to say just think about something positive, but the way that their brain works, they're not able to. They just focus on everything that's going bad, and it's like I'm telling you everything that works for me, but everything that works for me necessarily don't work for the next person.
Now that's true. That's true.
And
A lot
so
of times, go ahead. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
So it's about extending grace to them, to those people, and just knowing that hopefully eventually they will come out on the other side, but just having patience
Mm.
and just keep being the example.
That's true. And that's the thing too. Like I was saying earlier, and kind of going over what you were saying, because a lot of times we look at the things that we do or done or been through, and you good, I'm good, you good. And it don't work like that, because everybody processes things differently, handles things differently, even with death or the loss of a loved one, whether it be from suicide or from accident or homicide or disease or whatever the case, or natural causes. Everybody processes that differently. And it wouldn't be right for somebody to tell me how to process a death, just like it wouldn't be right for me to tell somebody else how to process a death. That would be shallow and kind of thoughtless and careless to do so. Um, I think the same thing would be for depression or any other things that we go through. Just because I'm able to handle it a certain way, or go about my life a certain way, doesn't mean that somebody else can go along that same way. And you got some people that are even stronger than me, and they can't tell me we could give advice all day, as we should, and we should also avail ourselves, those that can or built to do it, avail themselves to talk to somebody, or to be an ear, or that proverbial shoulder, or whatever the case may be, if you have it in you, because it ain't for everybody, because you kind of do take on some of the things that people present to you. That's why, that's my only thing with therapists. Like, how is it so easy for them to let go of a lot of the things that they hear and have to process to give this unbiased opinion about it, because some people are going through some real bad, real hurtful, real lost, real off things that when you hear them, you either get sympathetic, you get angry, you get sad with them, you get glad. You know, it all depends on what it is, and it can be a lot. It can be a lot to absorb if you are the listener. But I would say if you are built for it, then you continue to do it because that's part of your calling. It's part of what you're here for.
I just think some people have a gift, just like you have that gift of not staying in that sad space. Which
Mhm.
some of us have that gift to where we don't have to stay in that sad space for too long. And
Yeah.
I just asked you that because I just want the people in the comments to also think about, how do you come up out of your situation? Like, if you don't have a tool to come out of the sadness that you're in, maybe you should think about finding one. And because, like, for me, it's music and it's comedy, and my dog. I love my dogs. You know, if I feel like I ain't got no one to talk to, and I don't feel like talking to God, I'm talking to Blue, or we're gonna have a conversation. You know.
You know what's funny? Your dogs, especially your dogs, sometimes cats too, they can sense when you're in the not best space, and they'll come up and just lay on you, almost in the same way a human would in listening. But a dog comes up and shows moral support, will come and lay at your feet or lay on your lap, and almost let you know, like, I'm here for you. It's okay. And I don't think a lot of people really understand that or pick up on that though. But to see it happen, it's like, wow. When so many humans miss the mark. Oh, they all right, or I didn't even know they was going through nothing. But a dog who doesn't speak your language might understand some of the things you say, but or can't communicate verbally with you in that way, can pick up without hearing you say nothing where
Oh
your
no,
energy is.
you telling the truth. Cause I was crying one time and I had my head down and she just came over, got up under me. She was trying to give me hugs. I didn't have to say nothing. They
Uh-huh.
know when you're going through what you're going through, and they come and they comfort you. And I'm so thankful for her and for Ganja and for these dogs over here too. But when you don't have anything or have anybody. So I just want people to find that thing that's going to get you on the other side, that's going to get you up out of your dark space and how you may be feeling. And if you can, focus on everything positive that's going on in your life. That's all I wanted to say. So
That part. I
thank
know that's right.
thank you for having me, and have a blessed
Anytime.
day, y'all.
You too.
Bye.
Establish who no, I'm not going past 10. Who's the next contestant on Field of Love? What y'all talking about? I only went to therapy after losing my mom because I didn't even take off work after she passed. I wasn't sad at all and felt guilt. Why I felt guilty about it. Maybe that was a part of your thing to put up that mental block, Sarah Lynn, and that wall to keep you good. Maybe. Who knows? Everybody processes things differently. Miss A Block, you silly. Oh, Peep Scheme is the next contestant. Wagwan brethren, you want come on the Feel the Love show. Pause, no diddy. Let me find out, Peep Scheme. Retail therapy, sex therapy, music therapy, whatever works for you. I know, but some of them are all facades too, though, Nay. Some of them are only pacifiers. Some of these things are only pacifiers, and they don't get to it, so to speak. They don't allow you to decompress, to get it off of you, to exhale, to have that woo-saw moment. That's where everybody needs to get to, that they be able to find that place and space and or person that helps them get that woo-saw moment. I don't think these women ready for I don't think they ready, Peep Scheme. They be talking a good game, but they not ready. They are not ready. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for making this such a heavy show or whatever the case may be. But from time to time, we need these. And hopefully it might not have spoke to everybody, but maybe hopefully it spoke to somebody. where they are. And at the end of the day, I hope that they will reach out to somebody, whether it be a therapist or somebody, whether it's a family friend or a stranger, meaning somebody you met on the line and you just need to talk and get it out, or whatever the case may be. And I hope and pray that also on the other side of that, there's somebody understands the importance of their presence and them availing themselves to somebody to listen. Everybody, I don't care how independent you are, I don't care how bossed up you are, I don't care how much money you got, where you at in life, what your celebrity or status is. Everybody needs somebody for something. Everybody. And I just hope that everybody in this live doesn't leave this live thinking I'm all by myself in everything that I've gone through, go through, listen to, et cetera, et cetera. I hope that those that needed to hear something in this show heard something in this show. And that if somebody in this live is going through something, they will reach out to somebody. And if you, as a listener, feel as though there's somebody going through something, that you reach out to somebody. We all we got. GMG, we all we got, huh? Ain't no overtime load, Watchmen. What's up with it? I'm about to get up off here, huh? Smile, ladies and gentlemen, because you don't know what it might do for somebody, including yourself. Matter of fact, be an ear too, because you never know what it might do for somebody, huh? More importantly, love on somebody on purpose, with purpose, and that's a part of it. Being there for somebody, not expecting nothing in return. Love on somebody on purpose, with purpose. More importantly, I'm not anti you or none of them haters or naysayers. I am pro me, but I have emphasis on building we. Let that marinate your melon to the next time we can chop it up and have a tay-to-tay. Until that day, guess what? I holla. Listen, nah, you can't go to somebody, they judge you. You got to find that person you can know, Piggy Lace. You got to find somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Just not everybody. You can't let everybody in, but everybody needs somebody. I'll go to God first before I go to somebody. No, that's right. Biological word is, oh, y'all talking about something else. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Listen, y'all be blessed. I'm up out of here. I was trying to wait till to get to the 10 o'clock hour, but it's going to come just like a dot. Listen, I think the Watchman is the mail page. Hold up. Hey, the Watchman, are you the mail page? I want to know who the mail page is, just for my own knowing. I would never tell. If I found out who the mail page was, I wouldn't tell, though. But I would like to know. Thank you, Dana Mac. I appreciate that. Yo, me. They are, but they aren't, if that makes sense. They are, but they aren't. Okay, Lisa. And then, who you talking to, Establish? Anywho, y'all be blessed. I'm up out of here. I did answer it, Shah. Go look. I did answer it. I believe I answered it. Established. I believe I did answer it. Anywho, I'm up off here. Y'all have at it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm up out of here. Don't be shaking your head at no damn Shaw. Boo, Vino, boo, and boo again. Boo one more time.